Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Farm Manager 2021, where the quest for a bowl of soup is very nearly at an end. So last time out we built these mills just here. They started to produce lots of lovely wheat flour, which meant that our bakery just here could actually get on with finally making some pasta. And make pasta they really have. They made an awful lot of pasta, did our bakers over here. I think in storage we did have over 2,000 kilos. There we go. We've now got 2,520 kilograms of pasta just lying around the place, which is wonderful. So the final ingredient in our soup is actually the chicken meat. We get that, we send it down to the food processing plant just here, and we shall have ourselves a lovely bowl of soup at long last in what might be the world's most convoluted and complicated way to get some soup. I mean, we could have gone out and bought some. We could have had vegetable soup. We own a farm. We run a farm with loads of vegetables on it. But no, we decided to go down this route, and that's fine. So give me that lovely soup. Give me the chicken, pasta, carrot soup, which actually on reflection is a very odd mix. That's an odd mix of things to put in a soup. Chicken and pasta and carrots. But you know what? Whatever. We've fought this long to try and get to this point. We've worked really hard to get all of these things together. So absolutely, I will take it. I don't care what type of soup it is. Get me a bowl and a spoon. I want my soup because I'm quite hungry. However, we're not going to start off today by sorting out the organic chicken meat. I think we should start with the carrots. Because yes, we do have a good amount of carrots right now. We've got 15,801 kilograms of carrots, but we do go through them quite quickly because they are used over here. They're used in the carrot juice vat to make carrot juice, obviously, because, the clue is in the name and such. So I think we're going to need some more carrots if we want to use them over here as well. If we're going to have carrots over there and carrots in here, I think we need to actually get some more carrots because we will go through those relatively quickly, I think. And we don't want to have carrot shortages. We don't want to be part of the great carrot shortages of 2026 and 2027. That would be all sorts of bad. So I think we get ourselves just one more decently sized field of carrots in. And over here looks good. Look at this. I think that's carrots. That middle one is carrots as well. And that's carrots. So we might as well keep this bit over here, as the part of the farm where the carrots grow. So I think this field here, this bit here, could be turned into where the carrots grow. More carrots just here, please. So let's actually get this, let's get this zone down. Now, how big can we make that? That is quite big. That's a good size field for carrots. Right, so we'll drop that in. 24 grand, that's neither here nor there. Okay, now the only thing is, can that reach everything? Is everything in reach of this? So we can get some farm equipment here. What I'm thinking is, can it reach over here? What about all... hang on. This farm equipment should be fine, shouldn't it? That equipment's fine. However, it's not necessarily the equipment, it's the workers. And those workers can just reach the edge of that field. Oh my goodness me, look at that. I mean, that's cutting it a bit fine. And then we have a gap just here. What do we do with this gap? I mean, we might as well put another field in. Let's just get another field right in there. There we go. So this here, let's have... lovely organic carrots, there we go. And then in here, shall we have something that we've not got yet on the farm? Because again, I like offering, variety on our farm. What don't we have? I mean, I think we have got quite a lot of things. We haven't actually got potatoes, have we? I don't oh, no, hang on. Have we got potatoes? We might be growing them in one of the greenhouses. I'm pretty sure we don't have cabbages. Quite sure we don't have cabbages on the farm. Corn, colza, yeah. Cucumbers, I think we grow over in one of the greenhouses, possibly. Flax. We don't grow flax. I mean, it looks pretty. It looks pretty. I'm kind of thinking I'd like to grow, like a vegetable, like an edible thing, to go with the carrots. I mean, I don't know if you can eat flax. You probably can eat flax, probably a bit tough, but I'd like to grow something, like cucumbers or onions or something. For onions, I don't think we grow onions at all. Let's make ourselves a little field of onions. Hang on, yeah, there we go. Can we just check? Hang on. Trade onions. No, we haven't got any onions. Oh, there we go. Well, now we can have some onions. Right, splendid. So now we can get ourselves a field over here of carrots. So even more carrots. Because, yeah, I mean, that seems like enough, but we will go through that quite quickly. We'll go through that because we're using carrots over here. And we use a lot of carrots in there. The carrot juice factory does actually use quite a lot of carrots. But I mean, there's 4,000 kilograms in there right now. They'll go through that relatively quickly. And then they take another 4,000 out of the 15,000 in storage. That's down to 11,000 because, that's how numbers work. And that will quickly deplete down. So yes, if we're using some over here as well, then yes, that is certainly going to be a worthwhile thing, getting even more carrots in. Oh my goodness me. They're on it already. Right, are we actually going to get things in? 80 days until winter arrives and causes us some, problems with growing things out of the ground. How are we doing on this then? So are we going to be able to grow this? Hang on, how long do carrots take to grow? They look like they're relatively new in the ground. 41 days left to grow. But this is good. Actually, that's very good. Look, we're getting more carrots from that field there. Okay, that's encouraging. So more carrots coming in. Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to get them grown in time. I do not know. I'm not entirely sure. I like how we've got some lovely onions growing. That's nice. I do like a nice onion. Onions are good in food. They're a nice thing to have. Nice flavour and crunch. Okay, so I just want to see what they're doing with this. So now they're cultivating. Right, okay, so cultivating. Oh, hang on. Irrigation, yes. And irrigation, yes. Wonderful. There we go. Right, so now they're irrigated. So whilst our wonderful employees work over here on these two new exciting fields, I think we need to look at getting the slaughterhouse in. So this is our first slaughterhouse. So really, this is where the animals live. Now, there are two kind of ways to think about this. Number one, we put the slaughterhouse near to the animals because, they're going to go into it, unfortunately. Very sad for the animals, but do you know what? I want my soup. So, that's the way it works. Do we put them near to the animals to minimise the distance between the actual animals themselves and the slaughterhouse? Or do we move the slaughterhouse away from the animals a bit because it might scare the heck out of them if they look out of their little sort of pens and see what's going on in the slaughterhouse? I kind of think that we should... we should put the slaughterhouse over here somewhere, and then it's near all this kind of stuff. But then we have ourselves a bit of travel moving the things around. So yeah, the animals, let's say the chickens, for example, they're the chickens there. So they're going to have to go from there all the way kind of down here somewhere. It might even be over here possibly, or on this side of the road. Whereas if we put these slaughterhouses, say, over here, that's not so bad. I think that's what we might have to do. We'll put them over here. In fact, hang on a minute. Hang on. Can we get ourselves one of the big roads coming up from there? So one of the big sort of two-way roads. Get that in, because that's just carrying on kind of over there. Okay, in fact, it looks like there is a... Whoa, thanks, game. That was a bit weird. Right, that connects up to there. Wonderful. Okay, so now, could we put a slaughterhouse over here somewhere? And again, as we saw at the end of the previous part, we have to be a little bit careful with what we put down now, because we can only have up to 500 workers, because that's the maximum we can have, and that's, fully researched. And we currently have 434. So we're getting quite close to the maximum amount of workers we can have. And then when that's done, that's kind of it for the farm. When we hit 500 workers, we're kind of, that's as much as we can do. We can't expand any more. So we have to be a little bit careful with this, but we do need one of these. So production, let us get, where is the slaughterhouse? No, not there. Hang on a minute. Where is it? Which one is it? Vegetables, fruit, milk, slaughterhouse. This one here. Oh my goodness me. It's huge. I was kind of hoping it would fit into this gap along here, but evidently it is not going to. Oh my word. Okay, let's put it there then. So it's next to one of the power things, so it should have power. There we go. And it's far away enough from the animals so they can't see what's going on. There we go. And it's near a logistics building so they can move the goods around a bit quicker. Do we get ourselves a warehouse opposite as well? Yeah, why don't we do that? There we go. Pop that there. Lovely. And, right, hang on a minute. Hang on. I've been very lax on the decor recently. These houses here don't have lovely decoratives outside of them. This is outrageous stuff. Right, okay. Pinks along here. There we go. Just put some nice pink box things over there. Wonderful. And hang on. Move time on nice and quick because I want to put some out here as well. Let's put some lovely decoratives over there. Let's pick some different. Let's have, I don't know, that one there. A nice classic sort of, white box with the green flowers sticking out the top. Just, regular sort of thing. Let's have one of those there, and one of those there, and one of those there. I'm sure it's not in the way at all. Okay, how is this looking? This is taking an absolute age to put together. There are many, many parts to this. Okay, fine. I mean, we do have some houses here, but I think the idea was that the workers from these houses were going to go over here and work in the fruit processing plants. However, we do have some capacity over here as well. Hang on. Do we have people that can manufacture things? Because this would be useful right now. Only 2 people. Very disappointing. Okay, we'll get those 2 people in for now. Become good at manufacturing, please. And become good at manufacturing. Okay, so do any of these buildings need extra people. Yes, you need an extra person. So you, nearly put the wrong people in. Manufacturing, yes, you can go in. So that's now ring at maximum capacity. You know, it's making as much stuff as it can. It's full of workers and it's working incredibly hard. So there we go. That's making an awful lot of, what's that making? Blackcurrant jam. So now let's put somebody here. I think there's one person left, isn't there? There we go. So you go into there and start making gooseberry jam. And then we just need to slowly fill those up. But again, keep an eye on the worker numbers. That place is still not built, but okay, we'll come back and check on that. And how are we looking in terms of pasta? How much pasta do we now have? 180 is actually in the bakery itself, and 6,480 kilograms of it. And our training is complete, which I think means, let's press the right button, I think all of our training is done. That's it. We have no more training to complete. It is all done. Training Manager is complete. We've finished Train Manager 2021. It's all done. It's all over. Oh my goodness me. That's it. So we're operating as the most efficient and best we can. We've maximised all of the growing of the harvest and the orchards. We've maximised the honey that the bees are making. And we've got ourselves the wind turbines going on. We've made sure our machines fall apart less. All the fields get infested with insects and fungi and stuff a lot less. We've done everything we can in terms of the training. Okay, that is very good. So now it's just a case of getting our soup. Because this has now become a really important issue. This has become really, really crucial. And I think it's done. There is the slaughterhouse. It's the building that I don't imagine many people want to work in, but there we go. Okay, let's get ourselves another house for permanent employees. Pop that in just there. Possibly should have put this in a bit earlier, but never mind. And you know what? Let's treat them with some lovely yellow plants outside. Because why wouldn't we want to do that? There we go. Finish. Right, one there, one there, one there. Wonderful. Right, pause time. Go over here. Let's have a look what we can do over here then. So yes, we can make either, we can get, organic chicken meat. That's what we want. There's loads of options in here. So it needs, right, okay. Oh, this might slow things down a little bit. I think it needs 10 chickens. 10 chickens make 50 kilograms of the organic chicken meat, or 50 units, or whatever it's measured in. Yeah, there you go. It's measured in kilograms, because there it is. So yeah, monthly production would be 1,500 kilograms at maximum capacity, maximum efficiency. But we're not making that much money on it. But again, we're not using it to just sell directly. We're going to put some of it into our lovely food factory. We can take a couple of cows and turn them into beef, which seems very profitable. 303 grand. Oh my goodness me. We can get duck meat. We can get goat meat. We can get goose meat, which I can't say I've ever eaten. I think I've ever had goose meat. We can get pig meat, which seems a bit, these meats are a bit generic. It's not going into specifics on a cow. It's not getting different sort of, bits of meat, cuts of meat. It's just, generic meat. So there we go. Pig meat, sheep meat, turkey meat, good at Christmas, or boar meat, or deer meat. I can't do that. I can't do reindeer meat. We can't do that. That's not allowed. We can't do that. Or ostrich meat, or quail meat. Okay, so there are many, many different things. There are many meats, but of course we want the organic chicken meat. Thank you very much. Okay, now we just need some people. We need some people to go and work over here. So do we have anybody that would like to go over there? One person. Max Osborne. Okay, Max, in you come. Let us just level you up a bit. And you, Mr. Osborne, you can work over there. Now, how is this going to work? I don't know. I'm intrigued to see how this functions. So he's going to go into there. He's going to have to go and get some chickens. Now, how does he do this? Does he just get them in a little truck or something? I don't know. How does he get the chickens? Right, hang on. A thing just drove along just there. There's another thing driving along there. Hang on, we must be able to follow him. We must be able to work out where he is. Oh, hang on, he's in there now. He's in there now. He's not put anything in there. I imagine maybe he just arrived and he's had a look around. He's, switched on the machines, on the lights, and he's got his, locker sorted and such. Okay, is that him there? Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look. So Max, what exactly happens now? You've gone for a rest. Do you need a rest, Max? I'm not entirely sure you need a rest. Yeah. You need to go and get some chickens, Max. That's what you need to do. Hang on. Is there something we need to do over here? Do we need to say this many chickens we can keep or whatever? Is there a thing where we do that? To say, do you know what? Yes, we'd like to keep this many chickens, but the rest you can have. Doesn't seem that way. There's not a thing saying, yes, you may take 10 of our chickens. I'm trying to desperately rack my brains as to how this worked in Farm Manager 2018, but I really can't remember. I can't remember at all how this worked. I assumed that he would just go and get some chickens. Hang on, have I picked the right thing? Have I picked the organic chickens? Yes, I have. Okay, maybe he's just getting the factory ready or something. Now I'm really confused. Hang on a minute. But is he just sort of standing there? He's just sort of wandering between his house and the actual processing plant. He's just wandering around between the two. He's in the slaughterhouse, and then he's gone home again for a rest, and then he's come back to the slaughterhouse, and then he's going to go home for a rest, even though he doesn't need to have a rest. Yes. There is something not quite right here. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Can't quite remember how this works. So yes, you can have 10 chickens. Take 10 chickens away. I just don't know how it works. I cannot recall how this bit functions. Okay, right. Let me just go and jab many buttons and see if we can make it work. Let's see if we can, relinquish control of 10 chickens and then just send them over to the slaughterhouse. But yes, I'll try and press enough buttons and make it work. Okay, I figured out the problem. It's not an in-game problem or a thing that we haven't pressed or whatever. It's a kind of, it's a Penge problem. I completely forgot that the things have a radius, don't they? Everything has a radius. The slaughterhouse has a radius. And within the slaughterhouse's radius, there are no chickens. We're just short. Look at that. That is where the radius ends. And there are the chickens. I mean, it's almost there, isn't it? It's almost there. So what we're going to have to do is, we're going to have to knock the slaughterhouse down and move it down the road a bit too. I'd say just here, and that should be close enough to the chickens. I mean, it is going to be in view of the cows, which is unfortunate. Sorry, cows, I do apologise. I mean, what we could do is, we could put a row of trees in, just to make sure the cows can't see, just for a little bit of decency there. Yeah, we could put some trees in. Oh, hang on though. Is that going to work? What we'll do is, we'll build another slaughterhouse. Hang on. Where is it? Production. Here we go. I completely forgot there was a radius. I absolutely forgot. So if we put the slaughterhouse there, yes, it does go over those coops there. It covers all of those coops. Okay, that's fine. We're going to have to put it there then because, yes, I can't see any other place for it to go. And if we put it there, that doesn't do anything extra. So what we'll do is we'll put that slaughterhouse just there. That's absolutely fine. That's going to take an age to build. And then, we'll put some trees along here. We'll put some trees along here just so the cows... That tree is completely massive. Can we not have a tree that's not quite as utterly vast as that? Okay. And now we've gone the other way and that's a little bit too small. Hang on. Power is going to be useful over here, isn't it? That might be a good thing. Okay, connect that to that. Everything is fine. Yay, it's all powered up. Yeah. How about, can we just have, I mean, it's a bit weird you get assigned a random tree. Yeah, that's too big. Scroll over, pick a tree. I mean, okay, we'll put the tree down. It doesn't really do the job what I wanted it to do, but okay. Right, and then another tree. That tree is, that tree is tiny. Okay, we'll put it there. We can have many, many little trees. We can rotate. We press R to rotate the tree and it actually brings up different trees. Okay, right, I see. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, there are many trees. Hang on, so rotate. Can't fit those ones in, unfortunately. Oh, there's quite a lot of nice trees. But yes, we're going to put in just a selection of trees like that. There we go. Many, many trees. Just to try and break the eye line of the cows there. I mean, it doesn't really work, but whatever. There we go. We gave it a good try. We gave it a good shot. Maybe they'll be distracted by the foliage on the trees or whatever. And yes, then we'll move that guy from there into there. Because, yes, at the moment, he's not doing anything. So his house isn't ideally placed. But that's not so bad. In fact, you know what? We might as well just move him. We just build another house. We've got 60 million farm manager monies. We'll just build a house down here next to... Down there. Put it next to the vet. That's absolutely fine. And then we'll just sort of move him over into that house. and then just get rid of this one because we don't need that house anymore. That's exactly what we'll do. Right, hang on a second. Right, that house is done. So now pause time for a second. Okay, we're going to relocate you. Oh, hang on a minute. What house is that? 51. Okay, so click there. Relocate you to house 51, wherever that might be. Why doesn't it just appear in order? What is the logic there? Okay, he has moved, or he's going to be moving his stuff. And now we can knock this down. So away with... right, and also take him out of there. So Max does not need to work over here anymore. Then we just destroyed that, because that's pointless. And then we destroyed that. Okay, do you know what? We'll leave the lovely decor in. That's absolutely fine. And then over here, we just need to put... That's a tree. We just need to put in some more lovely decoratives. Pink and pink. And then, in this gap, let's have a nice... Let's have some flowers boxes, because they're always quite pretty. There we go. Wonderful. Right, now we just wait for this to get done. Max should be over here. In fact, Max, can you be joined by anybody else? Only one other person good at manufacturing. Okay, fine. I mean, it's better than no people, but I thought maybe we might be able to get the 4 that we need. But okay, never mind, never mind. Right, so then I think that's finished because that thing is over there. There we go. Yeah, so the spinny icon has appeared. We're just waiting for the people to take down the scaffolding and the side sort of stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do with this. Now, is it going to work? So, right, 2 workers, you, and can we please make organic chicken meat? Is it going to work? Right, there we go. There we go. That's now appeared, and it's saying that they can take above 25 from these 2 places. So that one there, and that one there. I don't know why it's picked those 2, but okay, that's fine. So how many chickens are in these? 25. Okay. And they're going to obviously come back, obviously, because that's how chickens work. Yeah, they lay eggs and all that kind of stuff. So, okay. I think then, where is it? Just there. So take above 20. Take above 20. Take above 20 for now, just to see exactly how this works. Because I'm not entirely sure how this is going to function. Right, so now we should see people going over to the chicken things. There we go, look. They have a special... They've got the chicken wagon. There we go. We borrowed it from Colonel Sanders. There it goes. Right, so we're going to drive along here. We're going to grab ourselves some chickens. So some unlucky chickens have been selected. Over there we go. Into here. And now, yes, we must have 10 chickens because we took 5 from there and 5 from there. And we're making organic chicken meat. Okay. I mean, of all the buildings we have, that's the most unpleasant one to actually go to. So let's just move away from that. It's doing its thing. That's fine. You know, it is what it is. Okay. So now are they repopulating, however? Still 20. That had... hang on. One of them had 20... Did one just say it had 24 chickens? That's got 24 chickens. Oh, crikey. Okay, and it's down to 20. Oh, right. They repopulate really quickly. Okay, I mean, that was one of our training things, but I didn't think it was quite that quick. Okay, that's very good. Right, so now they've got 2 chickens in stock, and we have 50 organic chicken meat. Right, hang on a second. This is huge stuff, because now we can go over here, and we need to get some people employed who can then make us our soup at long last. Right, okay. Have we got any room in any of these buildings whatsoever? Yes. This one here. So I imagine... hang on. Are they the mill workers, though? No. Where do you work? Where do you all work? Hang on a minute. You work in the logistics building, do you? Eliza Graham. Do you work in there, Eliza Graham? Yes. You work in the bakery. Okay, so now if we just get one more person that's good at manufacturing. We've got 4 people. Oh, this is wonderful. 1, 2, 3, and 4 people. Hello, 4 new people. Learn about trees. Learn about switching things off and on again and making machines work. And there we go. Martha. It's manufacturing and endurance. Excellent. Good combination of skills. Manufacturing and machines. I suppose they're sort of linked. And you, just straight manufacturing. I like that. Down the line. Specialised. Very good. Okay. And now we put them into there. So there should be 4 of them. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we should see them all rush out, grab various bits and bobs. So grab some pasta and some chicken meat and some organic carrots. And then they can put it all in here and we can have some soup. Right, the pasta is in. This is very exciting. This is all very exciting indeed. Right, pasta has gone in and carrots have gone in. We're just waiting for the chicken meat. The chicken meat has gone in. The soup is underway at long last. How long have we been working on this? How long have we been working on making a bowl of weird chicken meat pasta and carrot soup? A long time. I think it's been an awfully long time coming, this bowl of soup here. Because, I mean, it started ages ago, didn't it? And they went, we need fields of grains and such like, which do look very pretty. I do like this. I like it when they get harvested. They look very good. But, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. We've built all of this kind of setup over here. There's loads of machines and fields and employees. We've got bees down here now as well because we had a bit of space. There's loads more things over here. There's a whole road network set up. There's like a mechanic employed and all that kind of stuff. Also, we could get all that stuff set up so we could get soup. At long, long last, here we go. Oh no, don't tell me you've stopped production of soup. Why have you stopped? Oh no, they're out of chicken meat. Go and get more chicken meat. Quickly. Yeah, that might be an issue. That might be an issue. We might need to go and... Hang on. The soup's about 2/3 done. Right. We are lacking chickens, I think. I think that's the problem. There's 20 there. And there's 20 just there. Oh, botherations. Okay. Hang on a second. And there's one chicken in the slaughterhouse. Just wandering around the place, pecking at things. I think what we could do is... just to maximise their time a tiny bit. Nope, that's a barn. Don't want one of those. We want a warehouse. Oh, I know there's one there, but we'll put one right opposite. Just to make their lives a bit easier. And that increases our storage as well, which is no bad thing. Okay, hang on. Was that another chicken coming in? Did I see another chicken coming in? No, I don't think I did. I think I might have just made that up entirely. Okay, I don't know now what's going to happen. Have we got the soup made? Hang on. This is it. This is the historic moment. The soup is... It is done. We have 110 kilograms of organic, lovely chicken, pasta and carrot weird combination soup. But it's there. And it's ours. Okay, this is wonderful. Right, now the big thing is... Can we... Right, we need to get that moved into some sort of storage thing. So we can see how much money we can get... for our organic carrots. Organic carrot soup? I suppose it is. Organic carrot, chicken and pasta soup. Right, it's gone out of here. So I assume it's now over here. Right, it's in storage. Okay, so hang on a minute. SOU, how much can we get for that soup? 5,833 farm manager monies. I mean, it's actually not too bad. It's not too profitable. But yeah, I mean, it's not brilliant. But it's a new product. It's the only thing that's come out of any food processing plant. In fact, that's the only one we have, I think. We only have that one plant there. And it's finally made something. At long, long last, we have our soup. It's an historic day indeed. So here we go, somewhere in our wonderful farmhouse over there, on this very rainy day, but somewhere in here, we are enjoying a lovely bit of homemade soup. The most convoluted and elaborate way to make some soup has finally concluded. We have some soup, and I'd like to think that maybe that's our dining room. Over there, kind of these windows here, and that bit there. Maybe there's a raised bit in the dining room so we can look out of these windows here. So we're over there, we're having a lovely bowl of soup around the table. We've invited people round, lots of people have come round to taste the lovely soup as well. You know, we've made an event of it. There's balloons, there's, you know, party bags for everybody with little tiny soup tasters and everything. It's a wonderful moment. It's a lovely historic moment in the life and times of the lovely people's farm. And now I think... we're struggling to make more, I imagine, because of the chicken meat. Yeah, that is a bit of an issue, because they do not repopulate quick enough, do they? They don't repopulate quick enough. 23 chickens now. Do you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. We can still get some soup out of it. There we go. Look, it's back. It's back. We're back working on soup again. It's all good. Okay. Marvellous. We've got soup in play. Okay, that's very, very good. I don't think that needs any more people either. I don't think we need to put 4 workers in there, given that, you know, it's quite slow to get the resources anyway. There's no point having 4 people sitting about doing nothing when these 2 are spending most of their time sitting about doing nothing anyway. So, okay, let's ignore that for now then. I think let's try and get all of our fruit processing thing set up. In fact, you know what we could do? Pause time for a second. What do we have? What's that nagging for? Organic chicken meat. Okay. I don't really want to buy that in because it's really, really expensive. Yeah, I don't want to buy that in. Maybe we need to look at that at some point. Okay, right, hang on though. So, selling stuff. What do we have? What do we now have? Are we making things that we're not selling? So, I think we've got that on auto trade. So, most things we have on auto trade. The organic soup, we do not have an auto trade. So, that's just going to sit there forever. The yellow cow cheese, I imagine we do. We might need to sell some pasta. Because we seem to have now almost 10,000 kilograms of the stuff. No, 100,000 kilograms. More than 10,000, 100,000 kilograms of pasta. Which seems excessive. That seems like quite a lot, to be honest. How about then? Hang on, how many apples have we got? Hang on, how many zeros is that? Hang on, I need to lean way close to the screen. Hang on, 1, 2, 3. We've got 100,000 kilograms of apples. And of apricots. Okay, so we've sold down to that level. So we did have more than those. Oh my word. That's a lot, isn't it? That's a ludicrous amount. And that would be, that would be 10,000 for the pasta, because 9,400 there. It's been a long day. Need more tea. Okay, so pasta. I think we need to put that in one of the trade things. So, oh no, hang on. Add item. Yep, not got it yet. So yeah, add the pasta in. And I think we'll sell over... What do we want to sell over? 3,000? 4,000? I mean, we're using it very slowly, aren't we? We're using it very slowly indeed. How about sell over 3,000 for now? There we go. That's fine. So we'll sell some pasta. And then it looks like we're not selling the blackcurrant jam either. Have we set jam up to be auto-traded? No, we have not. Okay, so blackcurrant jam. Sell all of it. No point keeping that. It's fine. We can get rid of all of that. And we've got gooseberry jam and we've got strawberry jam. Okay, well, let's add all the jams in. So, jam, gooseberry jam, sell above 0. Sell all of the gooseberry jam. We have no need to keep that. And raspberry jam. So just there. Are we making strawberry jam as well? I think the plan is to make strawberry jam. So what we'll do is we'll just put that in anyway for the sake of it. I don't think we have any right now, but we can put that in. So yeah. Hang on, no, tick the button. Sell all of that, please. All of the jams. As lovely as they are. We'll nip in and grab a jar or two, for our house. But mostly, sell all the jams, please. Is there anything else? Is there anything else that we're just keeping in great big piles that we're not selling properly? Linseed organic? Are we selling that? I can't remember now. The farm is very big and I can't remember what we're doing. Watermelons. We seem to have 64,000 watermelons. Kilograms of. Something eats watermelons, doesn't it? What eats the watermelons? Oh, does something eat watermelons? Or have I just made that up entirely? Do you know what? No, maybe nothing eats watermelons. I thought something... Why did we just put watermelons in because they were fun? We might have just put them in because they were fun. Because, they're watermelons. Are we selling them? Are we auto-trading the watermelons? Hang on. We're not. So we're just sitting on a massive pile of watermelons, which is very uncomfortable. Right, okay, sell all of them. We don't need them for anything. Sell the watermelons, please. Make them go away. We don't need those. They're just taking up loads of room. And I think everything else is okay. Actually, maybe the wheat flour. Maybe we could sell over 5,000 kilograms of wheat flour as well, because we have got a lot of that. So it's not part of our stuff. So yeah, okay, so... Is that the wheat flour? Hang on, can we have a tooltip for that? The flour all kind of looks the same. I think that's the wheat flour. Is that the wheat flour? It's not telling us what it is. I mean, these things are obvious to see. The flour kind of looks the same. Hang on. If we put 0, we're selling over, so 9,000, no, not 0, 5,000, that would be bad. 9,050. And 9,050. Okay, yes, that was the wheat flour. Okay, I think that sorted out all of the auto trading that we need to do for now. Although I still do think there's probably other things in here that we need to set on an auto trade that we've not done yet. But I think most things should be okay. The soup. We've not put the soup on. Hang on a minute, that's a little bit silly, isn't it? Yeah, we want to sell the soup. It'll get cold if we don't. Okay, there we go. Sell above 0. Begrudgingly sell all of it. We'll go in and again just grab a tin of soup or two for the house. But there we go. Okay, right. So now we should sell an awful lot of stuff. That number should go up. Although to be fair, I've lost count of the money because it's now so irrelevant. I don't really care. It's such a ludicrously vast number as it is right now that I don't really look at it because it's just so much. We just don't need to worry about it quite right now. Okay, can we find any more people in here that are good at manufacturing? There are 3 people. Excellent. Welcome aboard, you lot. Right, in we go. In we go. And in we go. Manufacturing. And then you can all go into here. There we go. So that is another factory over here up and running at maximum capacity, which is very good. Okay, now we just need lots more people. We need loads more people. Is that one fully operational? Yes, it is. Okay, we just need, what's that? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. We just need 28 more people that are good at manufacturing. And then that really does push us quite close to the maximum staff limit there. That really does put us very close indeed. That's a little bit too close for comfort there, isn't it? Over here in Fruit Corner, how is it looking? It's looking very good. It looks very lovely over here. I can see some birds. Away with you, birds. Can we put scarecrows down or something? And yeah, we do have some gaps over here. I'm wondering whether we fill these gaps in. I think somebody in the comments on one of the previous videos said you could put sort of bees over here. And that would make sense, but it would make a bit less sense now given the limited number of staff we have. Of course, we put the bees over there, but that little bit there, that's 8 staff members in a relatively small space for the bees. So I think that might actually be pushing it. I mean, maybe we just put in some more fields. We could do that. That would be quite good, wouldn't it? Maybe we'll do that toward... I mean, do you want to do it now and just set those fields up? So that could be a field there. And then we'll keep that empty. Keep this bit completely empty because that might be used for more farm equipment or whatever. But we could put a field right there and then another field here. Because I think that's okay. And then that would be free for more houses if we need it. So we could say, okay, field there and a field there. That's good. And then we can have the same sort of thing there. So a field just there and then a field like that. There we go. More fields. This is all very exciting. Right, what do we want to put in here? Obviously, it has to be fruit. So I wonder what we've got least of. I don't really know. Okay, I mean, let's mix it up. Let's get some blackcurrants in whatever field we just clicked there. And then this is a slightly bigger field. So over here, let's have some... what's coming up next? Gooseberries. Okay, yep, have some gooseberries there. And then over here... the organic stuff. Let's go to the bottom and see what there is. Watermelons. Okay, yep, watermelons. And then just here, go, I don't know, to the middle, somewhere around here. How about we get ourselves, about raspberries. Raspberry bushes. You make quite a lot of money off those. Yep, there we go. And of course, irrigate all of the fields. Even though it's pouring with rain, we need to irrigate them anyway, just for the sake of it. There we go. Good stuff. So yes, I know there's not enough people right now. We need more workers and such like. We always need more workers. It's a constant thing around our farm. How are we looking in there? 12 seasonal ones, 12 seasonal ones, another 12 and another 12. Crikeys. We have a lot of seasonal workers over here in the fruit corner, and it's still not quite enough because we still have, staff not available kind of spinny sign things. Okay. Fine. Well, there you go. That's just going to have to be like that. I suppose we could get another 16 workers over there. We could put another house there and another house there. That would be another 16 workers. Plus the whatever it was over there. That's 20. So what would that be? Was it 28? So hang on. 30, 38. So 44 would that be? So 44 added... Oh, math with pen. So 44 workers if we had all of those maxed out. And then 2 new houses over here full of people that can work with plants. That would be 44 new people, I think, possibly. Although my numbers have proven to be a little bit wonky today. They're a little bit wonkaloids. They've gone all over the place. It's quite late and I haven't had enough tea. So that would make 470 9? Is that right? Which would leave us with 21 employees to go anywhere else. So that would bring us quite close to kind of, the completion of the farm, because that signals the end of any development, really. I suppose we can sort of expand on what we already have, but we can't build any new sort of factories or anything like that. Do we have at least one of all the factories? So production-wise, yes, we're making silage. How lovely. Seeds and seedlings. Do you know what? I'm not so bothered about that. I'm not so bothered about making seeds. That doesn't interest me so much. A mill, got a couple of those. We of course have a smokehouse. We've got a slaughterhouse now. We have many, many milk processing plants. I think that's where most of our money comes from. And we've got fruit processing plants. We do have one vegetable processing plant. We've got a bakery. We've got plenty of frozen food factories. We have one oil factory making lovely sunflower oil. And we have ourselves the food processing plant making much in the way of delicious soup. But that is quite a good range of things. We have got a good range of products. I mean, the only thing I could think of is that we build a building that we already have, but we produce different things in it. Because, of course, the factories can't make multiple sort of products. They have to make one product at a time. So maybe we could start thinking about that, I suppose. Do you know what? Looking over here at Fruit Corner and how things are going over here, I do think we need some more people. I think we need a lot more people because it's coming up to winter. Winter is not too far away. 11 days. And there's plenty of fruit. There's plenty of fruit around the place, but not enough people to go and harvest it, which is not ideal, really. I mean, yeah, we can see that some of it is being harvested, but it's not being harvested quick enough, unfortunately. So now, do we get ourselves more seasonal workers? Oh, hang on. Let's have a house of seasonal workers that work all year round. So the seasons are, spring, summer, autumn, winter. They're the seasons for your seasonal working. So we'll just do that. And then I think we are going to have to do it. I think we're going to have some more workers available, driving the tractors and doing all the stuff. So I think we need proper workers as well, which is not ideal because, yes, that does eat into our sort of staff allowance, but we're going to have to do it, I think, if we want Fruit Corner to work properly. So here we go. Let's just get the houses in, and then we'll see if there's anybody around that's quite good at working with plants. Actually, we'll leave that until the new year because there's no point getting them in now because we're going to pay them across winter and they're going to do very, very little during winter. I do admire the fact they do get on with their work here, even though winter is very much around the corner. 5 days. So we can't do anything with this field, but they're still going ahead and, they're sort of ploughing it and turning the soil and cultivating it and all that kind of good stuff, even though they're not going to be able to actually get anything growing in there at any point because, winter is now 4 days away. So yes, what we'll do is we'll get to winter. We'll skip through winter because there's no point. And, it's going to take a while, actually. It's going to take a while until we can skip winter because they have to finish the field work. And it looks like there is a lot of field work going on. There's a lot going on over here. There's a lot of... What's that coming out of there? There's a lot of tomatoes coming out of this field. There are many, many tomatoes. Okay. And then they're over here getting raspberries by the look of it. They were over there getting strawberries, although they are diseased. Delicious. But there we go. That's why we need more people. Okay. There's a bit of a fire. Okay. Call the fire department. How can there be a fire in the middle of a field of gooseberries in winter when it's raining? How does this happen? Okay, fine. So now we've got ourselves some lovely cooked gooseberries. Can we sell these? The fire is spreading a bit. Winter is here. The first frost is coming. This is the end of field work. You should focus on attending to your animals and repairing your machines. I think we should focus on putting out the gigantic fire that's currently spreading through our lovely fruit field. Okay, hang on. Where are the fire brigade? Come on. Come on, fire brigade. I think you need a longer hose, dudes. So it's a bit short, that one. I mean... maybe the water's rolling down that way, like with a river of water or something. I don't know. I'm not a firefighter. Maybe this is an official firefighter tactic. You pour water toward the edge of the fire, and that's how it works. I mean, this field is very much going up in flames right now. Firefighting service, firefighters. I don't think you've done. Are they going then? Are you off? Okay. Bye bye then. Bye-bye. Yeah, thanks for your... Hang on, let's just go back and check. Thanks for your help. Oh, hang on. That field was very much on fire when they left. That field was on fire when they left, wasn't it? I mean, you know, I'm quite tired. I'm quite tired. It's been a long day. Again, not enough tea today. But when they left, that field was burning, and now it's not. Okay, I mean, we won't thank the firefighters, because I don't think they did anything. We'll thank the snow. We shall thank the lovely, lovely snow for sorting that out, because, yeah, I think the snow came along and put out the fire with its, you know, general coldness and snowiness. Well, there we go. Right, so, bit of an issue there with some fire, but we've got over it. And, yeah, if we try and skip through winter, it's going to say, you can't skip through winter, you silly person, away with you. So yes, never mind. We'll just sort of sit and wait until everybody has worked on all of the many, many fields that need to be still worked on. I do feel a little bit sorry for these people here because they're out here in the middle of winter. What is it? The 3rd of January. So it's quite cold. It's very cold indeed. And they're out here picking strawberries by hand. I mean, really, surely the strawberries should all be a bit dead by now. You would have thought that maybe winter would have killed them off. But no, there's absolutely loads of strawberries left on these plants. And you know, they're sort of surviving. They're thriving in these low temperatures. I mean, I can only assume they've been frozen or whatever because it's so very cold. But yeah, so they're just sort of getting the stuff out the field and then going home again, going home for a little lie down and maybe, you know, going to sit around the fire, trying to warm up again. And then they just come back and do it all again. Whilst this tractor is just sat here. It's just sat here. So there's somebody in that tractor waiting for days on end for these people to work on this field and get all these lovely strawberries out. There's so many. There are so many in here. They're what, about a third of the way through, possibly? Yeah, about a third of the way through. It's going to take so long. It's going to take so long. Can we even skip winter? Are we even able to skip winter? Because, yeah, we have to wait for the field works to actually complete. But I think that might not complete. Spring might roll round and they might still be doing all this work over here. So, I mean, we'll just sit and wait patiently, I suppose. How are we doing on the soup? Can we go and have a look at the soup? My goodness me, the farm is absolutely huge. There is a field over here that's looking interesting. That sorghum field there is dead. That's unfortunate because we wanted to get the crops out of that. That was the whole point why we planted that, so we could get crops. And then we don't have to buy them in anymore. Hang on, did we get any at all? Add suggested product. Oh, that's the chicken meat. No, away with you. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Did we get any crops then? No, we didn't. We just let them die. I mean, was it lacking a piece of machinery? It might have possibly been lacking a piece of machinery. That might have been an administrative error on my side. And yeah, that's fine. We've come to expect these kind of small problems from the farm manager themselves. Okay, right. We'll look at that next time. It looks like we need some extra bits and bobs. We needed to get ourselves... I mean, we don't need that. That's for watering. We needed a 5-meter chopper attachment and a it's one of those. Self-propelled forage harvester. I don't really know what one is, but apparently we need one. It's very important. Okay, right, well there you go, next year. The lesson has been learned. Next year, we'll sort that out. This is a little bit weird, so I was just taking a look around the lovely snowy landscape of Farm Manager. You know, just looking around, there's a town over there, a city or whatever. But then if you look up at the sky, your sort of production things do appear, but they appear in the middle of nowhere. These magic things appearing. That bit of sky made some cheese. Look at that. There's loads going on. There's manure and fish and cheese and eggs and all sorts of bits and bobs being made over there in, you know, that bit of sky. It is a bit weird that it sort of just appears in the middle of nowhere. And in comes some more snow and everything does look very pretty. Are we actually finished yet? No, we are not. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, we do need some more people. We really, really need some more people. Do you know what? Let's just see if there are any people that are good at working with plants, because the people out there could do with a hand, because I imagine they're all quite cold. Only two people. That's a bit disappointing, but you know what? It's better than no people. It is 2 extra pairs of hands, so they can go out and help out a little bit if they're going to. Are they going to? I don't know. I think they might just be sat inside. They're just staying in their house. Oh, good. There we go. I'm glad we employed you. Well, yeah, enjoy the time on the farm. Maybe you could go and help. It would be really quite handy. But no, it's fine. You stay inside and watch some telly. I didn't check the soup, did I? I didn't go and check the soup. I got distracted by that field that kind of went all a bit wrong. Over here, yeah, we are struggling with the chicken meat. The pasta is absolutely fine. We've got loads of that. We've got an okay amount of carrots. So yes, it is just the chicken meat. The chicken meat is certainly the problem. I mean, do we get ourselves a slightly bigger chicken coop, put it just here, so it's quite nearby, and then we sort of use that? Because these are medium chicken coops, so they can hold up to 25 animals. I imagine the huge chicken coops can hold up to, I'd guess, 50. I don't know why, but I would guess it would be double what they can hold. Maybe that is what we do, just to try and help out the slaughterhouse over here, because it is struggling a little bit. Okay, right, that's what we can do. Do you know what, though? I think we will do all that kind of stuff next time out. This is taking a very long time. And again, we can't skip. We can't skip winter because people are out on the fields. What would we get, actually? We'd make another 6.5 million. Yeah, we're spending 6 million on production. We're spending 6 million on buying things in. Now, yes, somebody in the comments pointed out what this was. So I've always been a bit confused by the production value. But this is stuff that we are buying in to then make sure that our factories work. But I don't know what we're buying in. Why are we spending 6 million monies on something to make the factories work when we produce most of the stuff ourselves? We produce all the cheese because we've got loads of milk from the cows and the sheep and such like. Over here, we shouldn't be buying anything in because, you know, we have plenty of fish and we've got plenty of raspberries and things. So I don't quite know why it's that much. And it's a lot of money. That's 5.7 million of the monies. Do you know what? It's fine. Whatever the case, we can afford it. You know, it's okay. It'll hit our profits a little bit. It'd be good if we could make 100 million farm manager monies, wouldn't it? That would be good. Maybe we can set that as a goal. So maximise the amount of people on the farm, obviously, and then try and get to 100 million farm manager monies. That would be quite a good sort of end point, wouldn't it? And, you know, try and get as much variety in terms of products on the farm as well. I think that's what we could do to sort of think about an end point for farm manager because, you know, the staff, I mean, that's come down right now because the seasonal workers aren't in. But at some point, we will cap out at 500 staff. So that will be kind of the end of it. So yes, we'll get to 500 staff, try and make 100 million, so get a good variety of products, and then we'll have to call it a day. But I think, yeah, there's a little way off yet. There's a little way off. We've got some time until we get to that point. So I think what we'll do is we'll finish up for now, come back next time, try and get through this winter, this endless winter, and then we'll just see what we can do next. We'll see what new things we can get on the farm, add some more fields, get some more people, try and populate the fruit processing factories down here, and then just see where we go from there. But we'll do all that kind of stuff next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Farm Manager 2021. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's throw that at you. That might get you. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, this is an unpleasant angle, Trish. Can you just fall in the water, please? This is the best box. This is my favourite box of the game so far. Oh no! It is hurting me. It's hurting me a lot. Very interesting way of doing your medical examinations. Who's examining who?